And now to the latest from Pakistan. It's a military with a country. And reports say this military will conduct no drills or war games this year. Not because they've suddenly had a change of heart, not because the force has become peaceful, but because they don't have a tank full. Pakistan is running short of fuel, so apparently their army had to cancel all drills till the end of this year. This is according to some military intelligence reports that have come out, and it's a reflection of the dire straits that Pakistan is in. They've just managed to get an IMF bailout, but it's hardly the end of their troubles. Here's a report.
An army needs to be ready to defend the nation. And that readiness comes from training, which is why militaries across the world hold drills to keep soldiers alert and ready to handle any situation. But what happens when military readiness will cause more harm than good? When drills could end up bankrupting a nation? Case in point, Pakistan. It's running out of oil, so it has decided to not hold any military drills till the end of this year. This is according to a report from the Eurasian Times. It says Pakistan is trying to save fuel. And it makes sense. What kind of mileage can you expect from tanks and armored vehicles? Experts say one Pakistani T-80 tank consumes 2 liters per kilometer. And in military drills, dozens of tanks and other heavy vehicles conduct battlefield maneuvers. Obviously, crisis-hit Pakistan cannot afford that. Because remember, fuel imports are a huge part of Pakistan's economic crisis. The value of its currency has been falling for months now. The Pakistani rupee is going for almost 280 to the dollar right now. A year ago, it was about 210 to the dollar. So, as the currency tanks, imports become more expensive, and they keep draining Pakistan's foreign exchange reserves. To avoid a Sri Lanka-like situation where people waited hours in line for petrol and diesel, Pakistan needs to allocate its fuel wisely. It cannot afford to buy enough fuel for all the needs. So it must cut down somewhere. So it has cut down army drills, which is surprising because the army gets priority in Pakistan. It is, after all, an army with a country. It has been ruled by generals for half of its existence. So, how did the axe fall on this all-pervasive institution? There are a number of reasons, starting with the need for combat readiness. Look at Pakistan's neighbors, Taliban-controlled Afghanistan, Iron Brother China, and India. The Taliban are unlikely to invade. They have their own problems. China won't. It has already turned Pakistan into a colony. And India never invades. It has fought 4 wars with Pakistan. All of them were started by Pakistan. So Rawalpindi can rest assured that its eastern border is secure, which is why the military drills can be stopped. Fuel can be saved. Also, live ammunition. It's fired during drills and it costs money. So, by stopping the drills, Pakistan will be saving millions. And this isn't the first time they're doing it. Reports say they did the same last year. The military was observing dry Fridays. Dry of a different sort. Military vehicles were parked on Fridays to save on fuel. Rawalpindi also returned over $10 million to the government. This money was meant to purchase equipment. They also let the government slash the defense budget by about a fifth last year. That sounds impressive until you see that even after the cut, the military got about 16% of the entire budget. You can't really expect much more from Pakistan's bloated military. So even the cancellation of drills is a cause for celebration in Pakistan.